What it do, Internet? This is This Week In, where we give a retrospective view of this week in the past decade. I'm your host, Big Tom.
And I'm Coowada, Curt.
And we're doing This Week in the second week of July, 1981.
1981.
That was a long time ago.
So this week in 1981, the first mention in the New York Times of a disease that would later be called AIDS.
The HIV.
This was a time where, man, things with AIDS, it was wildly rampant speculation. People thought that you can get it by touching, kissing, sharing the same food, and it was just crazy. People were dropping left and right.
Ignorance. The first solar-powered aircraft, the Solar Challenger, crossed the English Channel.
And the Jacksons begin a 36-city The Triumph Tour.
A, B, C. Easy
Now,
as
out of curiosity,
one, two,
is that
three.
the one where Mike got his hair? The 81? Did he burn his hair on that one?
No, he was already doing single when he burnt his hair. That was Pepsi.
That was
It had to be
Pepsi.
86 or 87.
Okay.
81, he hadn't even done a single yet.
No.
Solo.
No. Off the Wall was like in
82?
78? I thought Off the Wall was... Oh, man, you're killing me.
We'll bring that up in a different week. Buena Vista. They released the animated feature film The Fox and the Hound to the theaters in the United States. This became the first major film effort of the new generation of Disney artists.
And I believe that finally culminated with those Disney artists winning an Academy Award for Beauty and the Beast. Shortly after that, Pixar became, and then we know what happened with that story. Pretty much Disney stopped doing
They're going to rule the world.
animation, except for, I want to say, The Princess and the Frog. Whatever. Top music this week in 1981. Number 5, You Make My Dreams by Daryl Hall and John Oates.
All in notes. I believe the name of the song was You Make My Dreams Come True.
Make My Dreams Come True.
I had to Google that. Number 4, Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield.
I did,
This
right.
is Jesse's Girl.
Rick Springfield, at that time, I believe he was on General Hospital playing a doctor.
Good knowledge. Good knowledge.
At the same time, he was taking Jesse's girl. Number 3,
Air Supply. Here I am, the one that you love, asking for another day.
Number 2, All Those Years Ago by George Harrison.
Did you know that he wrote the lyrics for this song as a tribute to his bandmate, John Lennon, who had just been murdered in December of 1980?
I did not know that. I did
Good
not know
knowledge.
that. That's how it is.
And the number 1 song by Kim Carnes, Betty Davis Eyes. Betty Davis Eyes. And it was because of Betty Davis Eyes that George Harrison's All Those Years Ago did not make it to number 1 that year.
Makes sense. Movies released this week in 1981.
Number 1, Escape from New York, starring Kurt Russell.
Opening box
Started
office
the
on
franchise.
this. $25 million. What was the other one? Escape from LA. Not that good. But Snake Plissken is iconic. Kurt Russell's a freaking badass.
I guess it can't be a franchise if there's only 2, right?
There's only 2, but it's all
Escape
right.
from Alcatraz?
Nah, that was Clint Eastwood. Wasn't it?
Wasn't it the same?
Still in theaters. Stripes, starring Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, and John Cameron. And that's a fact, Jack. Box office, 85 million, and I'm pretty sure that's in the shot. That's in there. I'm gonna have to leap that.
Also in theaters, For Your Eyes Only, with our James Bond, Roger Moore. Box office, 54 million. 1981, man, that was, what, 37 years ago?
Yeah, that was the year my brother was born. At this time in 81, I had a 6-month-old baby brother that didn't do anything. He was just laying there, and I was asking Mom, what are we going to do? He don't do anything. It's just this. It's like, he'll be okay. I'm like, I don't know. He's just laying there. He's useless.
Fast forward 30 years ago, he's still doing the same.
Got love for you, B1. And this was
This
what it
weekend. What it was.
I think that plane really went over us.
Donna, pull yourself together.